I'll be the first one to tell you, and I'm sorry to inform you of this, but you've been lied to about the order of operations. You've been lied to. The reason that is because there are going to be some problems that the parentheses will not cover. Now, for those people who know PEMDAS as it stands, the P stood for parentheses, the E stood for exponents, the M stood for multiplication, the D stood for division, the A stood for addition, and then the S stood for subtraction. Now, conventionally that works, but it does not work for all problems. For example, what happens if you have a problem like this? 4 times 2 plus 3 divided by 2 plus 8 plus 9 squared. Now, you could use the, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, normally, but that actually doesn't work. Why is that? Well, what happens if we have the parentheses, which that's all good and fine. What happens if you have like a parentheses over here? Well, that's all good and fine, but you also have this stuff that's called brackets. It goes right there. And sometimes you'll even have stuff that goes around it, which is called your braces, not the ones that are put on your teeth. So you can't just say, well, parentheses, because you're going to have more stuff than just parentheses. So instead of PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, it would actually be GEMDAS, which means your groups. Now, with your groups, if you were actually to do it, you would do the parentheses first if you saw them. Or if you see the brackets, you got to do everything inside the brackets. Or if you see the braces, you got to do everything inside the braces. So technically, the braces are your most important. Then your brackets become your second most important. And then once you get inside your brackets, if there is any, your parentheses becomes the next most important. And this is going to be a part of about a 4 or 5 part series where we talk all about orders of operations. We'll apply it and we'll see how do we work out some of these grouping problems. So thanks for watching. Come back for the other ones.